It's lovely, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Now, you know the history behind these. They're all built in the same year, 1991. This was done 58,000 miles from new. Everything works on it. The stereo works, all the bits and pieces, because we've got to remind ourselves, this is a 16-year-old car, so all those things need to be checked. Yeah. I've got to say, cute as a button. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'll tell you what the figures are as well.
Look, she's just all touchy.
So this car new, of course, it was never sold officially in the UK, but in Japanese yen, it equated to about £10,000. You've got a budget of £7,000, and it comes in at £6,995. OK?
Yes.
OK, keep that big grin.
Yes.
Let me show you car number 2. A lovely Mini Cooper.
Isn't it lovely?
It is. I'm quite surprised, but pleasantly, it's also pretty.
Hey! Who says used cars aren't gorgeous, eh? Mini Cooper, 1.6 engine. Plenty of performance from it. A little bit quicker, perhaps, than the Nissan Figaro.
Yeah.
And, of course, kind of iconic style, iconic shape. Yeah, still looks like a brand new car,
You said you wanted
really.
something fun to drive, and this is a bull. It's absolutely brilliant.
You like these, don't you?
Yeah. You can't not like a Mini. It's impossible.
This one's a 2001 51. It's done 66,000 miles from new. It's got full service history. New, this car would have cost you £11,600, and today we've got it well within budget, £6,695.
Oh, that's
Very good.
Yeah?
Yes, you surprised me. I didn't think you'd come in under budget.
So two good
watching the
ones.
show, obviously.
We've got 2 good ones so
Well,
far.
I could mess it all up on the third one. Come on and have a look at car number 3 for you. Car number 3, a Toyota Yaris.
Quite pretty.
Yes.
In a very
Conventional
way.
But this is the 1.5 Sport. This is the hot hatch. This is, you know...
This is actually an incredibly good car.
Okay.
It's just more conventional than the other two. It's not quite as wacky and out there.
But
It's still quite shiny.
It's very shiny. It should be. It's done
Which is good.
10,000 miles from it.
Wow.
It's a 2005 on a 55. Now, let me tell you the numbers, because I can see you kind of erring that way. But this car new would have cost £12,500. Remember, this is a 2005 55, so it's only 2 years old. It's done 10,000 miles. The guide value, what you'd expect to pay on a dealer forecourt, would be £8,375.
Way over budget.
Exactly. Do you know what? We found this car for sale, and you can buy it today for £6,700.
It is going for a song, this car. It's done no miles, it's almost brand new, and it's going at a crazy, silly price. So, listen, you've obviously got the hardest decision. We've given you 3 amazing cars here. Some that you wanted, some you weren't quite expecting, but I'm going to have to push you to throw one of these cars out.
Oh, that's just so hard. I don't know what to do. This is just the toughest decision. I didn't expect it to be as tough. I've got to keep the Figaro, because I've just got to get behind the wheel and drive it.
Yes, OK.
So I've got to do
Figaro's
that.
in.
What's the general consensus opinion? Mini or Yaris?
Throw the Mini?
Really? OK, I'll go with you guys. I'll throw the Mini and go with the Yaris and the Figaro.
Really tough decision for Jenny there. She's now chosen to test drive the sort of love of her life, the Figaro, and the really conventional car, the Toyota Yaris. So she's going to go out and test drive these two now and catch up with you shortly.
The first one I'm going to test drive is the Toyota Yaris. Actually, sitting in the car now, it feels a lot better than I expected it to. You just feel it's a sturdy car that's quite safe and quite comfortable to drive. And just going through the range of gears as well, they're quite nice to use. They're a lot smoother than I was expecting. Looking at the interior of the Yaris, I thought it would have a few more buttons, a few more gadgets, but having said that, what it has got, it's obviously got the air conditioning and it's got stereo controls on the steering wheel. I think when I decided to test drive this car, Penny's face lit up. I think she was quite happy. I think she'd be quite pleased with how I'm feeling about it now. One thing that is quite strange driving this car, your speedo and all the dials are over to the left, and I've just realised I haven't looked at my speedo once because it's just out of the way. I never thought I'd hear myself saying this in a million years. I actually think this car is a contender.
Well, it seems Jenny is surprised and delighted at the drive of the Toyota Yaris, but she's about to jump on board the car of her dreams, that little Nissan Figaro. What will she think?
This car is like a very good-looking man. It's kind of a car that you look at and just go, wow, isn't it lovely? It's got chrome, it's got buttons, it's got a lovely white steering wheel, which is satisfying to hold. I'm just not quite sure if it's got the brains to match the brawn at the moment, because it's kind of feeling like I'm driving a bimbo car. It sounds like it's a proper room. Of course, there's nothing to substantiate that noise. There's no power behind it at all. Right, so let's get onto the motorway, see what it can do. It gets to 60, slowly, very slowly. And I don't think I'd probably push it much over 70. There's no doubt about it. Your heart is won over by this car in every sense. It's beautiful to look at, but it's not a driver's car.
Well, Jenny, you've been on your 2 test drives in your dream car that you came here kind of hoping that would be on the list, and it is.
Yeah.
And quite a surprise, the Toyota Yaris, which I don't think you'd ever really considered.
No.
So, you've been on the 2 test drives. What did you think of the Figaro?
I love the Figaro. It was lovely, and I smiled the entire time I was out there. Got a few looks with some cute guys, which is always nice.
Always helps.
It's a good-looking car. I mean, you can't fault it.
OK, what did you think of the Yaris?
It's a Yaris, but I was surprised. I thought, actually, it drove quite well. It's the sensible option, isn't it?
Yes.
And I hate that. I hate myself.
Yes, you've basically got a dilemma here where this is your dream car, it's very stylish and very lovely. This is very conventional, very sensible. I don't think you ever really expected to have these 2 cars in the final, did you?
I mean, no. They're chalk and cheese, aren't they? You couldn't get 2 more different cars in the same price range.
Which makes your decision here quite an interesting one.
So listen, I'm going to just take these from you a moment. She's small, but she's feisty. This is your bent the key. She bent the key. OK, we've got a Figaro key here. We've got the Toyota Yaris key here.
Yeah.
OK, which one would you like me to cast aside?
I'm going to do what my mum would want me to do. I'm going to cast aside the Figaro.
The Figaro. Now, listen, the car's up at 6,700. That is a stunning deal.
Yes.
I'm almost embarrassed to get the phone out because it's at the right price. But I will try and make that decision to buy it that little bit easier. Would you like me to see if I can get some money off?
Yes, please.
Right, OK. Oh, hang on. Let's put it here.
So your mum would, if she watches this, she'd go crazy if she saw you trying to buy this one.
Let's hope so, otherwise I've really made the wrong
decision. That's a mother's choice, I'm sure, this one.
Yeah, it's very sensible, and it's exactly what I said I didn't want to do.
Hi, Mark, it's Jason Dorr, Used Car Roadshow. How you doing? All right. Good. Jenny's here looking at a beautiful Nissan Figaro, so unfortunately she don't want to buy your... No, in actual fact, she's driven both cars and she did actually get quite surprised and delighted driving your lovely Yaris. But it's down to price, mate. Your car is up at 6,700. She's an absolute maximum budget, really, of 6.5. So, what can you do? What's the situation with tax on the car? Right, so it's taxed for another month. MOT doesn't apply, does it, because it's a new car? OK, and I think everything else is in order. It's just for the service. Right, so £6,600, tax for a month, serviced, all just done.
Yes.
She says yes. You've sold a car. Well done, Mark.
Yes.
Thanks, I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye.
Congratulations. Do you want to go and get in the car?
Now, if you would like our help to find the used car that you've always wanted, or indeed, like Jenny, one that she never thought she wanted.
Yes. Or you'd like to join Zoe Hardman and Rob Hallam down at the car auction, just contact us at our website, itv.com/usedcarroadshow.
We've run out of car buying time for this week, so it's a big thank you to Rob and Zoe and everyone here in the workshop that's helped us with the show today.
There'll be loads more cracking used cars on view in our next show, so please don't miss it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.